And so for me, I want to make him a little bit rounder and make sure I can get him loose in the wither, and that he's truly like carrying himself, and that his pole comes up not because I shortened my reins and pulled it up, but because I sat him down behind, and that I can really sort of make him soft and round, and that he really finishes the stride all the way over his back, like up to my rein. And again, this light self-carriage we're talking about, that he can like carry himself, and that he stays unhindered behind from the pressure of my hands, right? So here I'm going to start to like, ooh yeah, I'm going to get him on the bit, on the bit, on the bit. All of a sudden you can see how I'm like against his mouth a little bit, and then the canter gets up and down. He's like, oh, this feels terrible, I don't like it. And then again, I now want to put him around and soft through the back, through the neck, making sure he's light and carrying himself through both reins. And it's not that I don't want his pole to be up, but I want him to be crested up to the bridle because his hind legs took more weight, not because I simply decided, well, I've got to shorten my reins and get his head up. Because then you could see how arrested his hind legs became and how tight the back became, and the neck got all scrunched in and also tight. And so it's important that we understand connection and contact, because we always want to make sure the horse feels he can function in his joints with the utmost freedom. And if anything we do to the joints, we help the horse articulate them even more than they would by nature out in the pasture. So it's our job to make the horse move more beautifully because of our influence, not tighter and stiffer and hindered by our presence in the saddle. So I hope that was a nice, obvious, clear demonstration of being able to, hoop the horse's neck up, get the horse's back up, and allow that freedom through the elasticity of the contact, that the horse has the freedom in the joints to carry himself for you and really be a partner with you, instead of, us trapping him into too much contact and too much control. Because of course, with everything in life, the more freedom we give it, the more control we actually have.